taken back to the other side of midfield. On second down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Third and long. Here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49ers.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Purdy again. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Check, Panther. Unlock line. Unlock line. Hey, Smash.
Allen in motion. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Williams. Open man, right side. He's got him. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing again is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So Kittle comes in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Williams going to look to throw it on first, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here we go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Slot man in motion right. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Purdy under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the...
Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Track at 60. Go. Go, Reed. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. He'll go right and find his running back.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Going for it all. That is caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired. in this fourth quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.